Good morning. So, little perspective for this morning as I'm laying here awake when I should be sleeping. You know, crazy thing about this thing called fun. We all have our own definitions of it. It comes in many colors and many shapes and many sizes. But there's also other forms of fun. Right? When you don't have, when you're not a drinker, so you don't go to bars very much. Maybe you have a Coke and a smile. Maybe somebody you know invites you to an event that's going on at the establishment or something. There's also putting on some music and dancing around the house, cleaning your house, maybe making a meal in your own kitchen. There's sitting outside in a lawn chair outside on your porch or some of that matter, enjoying the birds and the nature as they're doing their thing. You know, so fun isn't always the extravagant things. Traveling, out drinking with your friends. Crazy stuff, right? No, I mean, sometimes fun can be things that you wouldn't normally think is fun. Maybe you're a mentor and you're helping somebody through a situation that just needs some guiding light. Maybe you're helping a old lady across the street. Or maybe you're just bebopping down the street, just enjoying your own space on a walk. But fun. It's something that you can find in the most, well, okay, the most obnoxious of things, the most inadvertent of things, the most inadvertent of ways. You know, these last couple of years, especially these last couple of years, I've been finding just the most simplest ways to have fun. I'm single. I don't have kids. I live on my own. I work my job. I do what I got to do. Pay my bills. Put my pants on one leg at a time, just like anybody else. But this can be a concept that I think many underestimate, overestimate, get confused with glamour and fame, and if there's not lights twinkling all over it, then it's not worth my time. If there's not crowds there, then it's no good. I've been to concerts, and honestly, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I've only been to a couple concerts, but I didn't find them all that fun, to be really honest. There's people yelling in a mic, right? There's people dancing around and acting a fool. There's fights sometimes. There's mosh pits. There's drinking. There's all kinds of weird chaos. Never been much of a gambler, so I guess the whole casino thing is all out of the mix kind of thing. Like, I would rather, honestly, folks, catch this. My biggest and most example of the best fun in the world is get this. Get this. You give me a beautiful sunny day. And a tree that I can sit beside. Maybe there's a lake or a river or some kind of body of water. Maybe some background noise. And just the scenery of where, like, you can find, like, peace away from all the chaos of your day, your work. Maybe you do have kids, right? You know, you have whatever you got to get accomplished. But think of this as fun, where you can, like, find peace within itself. The purest form of fun, where you can get away from the worries and the tumultuous parts of life and find a moment where you can just be one with yourself. Now, for some, that would be boring as hell, and I get it. Understood. For those who are prone to crazy and adrenaline hounds, right? But for those who have more of a sense of being down to earth and more just being simple people, that would be a place where you can sit down and, like, think. Maybe you have a project in mind that maybe you need to work out. Maybe you can sit there and work on a project itself, right? Bring a notebook, or bring a stencil, or bring something. You know, if you knit, right? You can bring that with you, and you can sit down at your tree, and you can listen to the water, or you can listen to the background noise, and you can just exist. In the craziness of the world, it's important to have the simple things in life too. Along with the traveling and along with the adrenaline hound stuff, you know, riding four-wheelers and getting on dirt tracks and racing around a track and jumping out of airplanes and mountain climbing and all this other craziness, right? But sometimes it's the simple things that you can have the most fun in too. If you have kids, just sitting outside with them, watching them play. Just sitting with your partner, enjoying a glass of tea, glass of lemonade, glass of water, glass of soda. It's the simple things that bring us the most joy, the most happiness, the most fulfillment. But just perspective. Hope you're all doing well. Lots of love and light. Until next time.